Oh, yeah, yeah, I've heard that next weekend we will have colder days
Yeah,
here in my region.
okay.
I'm not sure
But
about your region.
yeah, no. Here it's like that, raining, and sometimes it's the wind. It's more strong. Like we have a heavy winds, like a gust. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
strong winds, and but just that. And after the sun appears, and it's really we have
Okay.
a lot of Sundays. Yeah. So we are live on YouTube, I think. Yeah, we
Yeah.
are live. Hello, YouTube. Good morning. I'm here with Osvaldo, and let's start the conversation about DIY. Yeah. Before the conversation, yeah, please, Osvaldo, introduce yourself. What for us?
Okay. Uh, I consider myself a curious person, but I'm not sure about the DIY that we'll talk about because it's a new term for me. So I will talk a little bit more next minutes. But I consider myself a curious person. I like to learn. Some minutes after we started here, I was talking about to Bell about my current career moment that sometimes I feel a little bit bored because I sometimes I don't have a challenge in my opinion, you know. So I try to build a challenge, you know. So yeah, it's interesting, and I'm a software developer. Uh, yeah, and I in this month I've completed 3 years of front end experience. Yeah, and let's do this good conversation. And you, Bel?
Okay. So yeah, so I'm Belle, and let me see. I'm considered a curious person too. Normally in English, I'm more talkative. Yeah, in Portuguese, I'm more calm person or quiet person, more like introspective. But when I feel comfortable with others, and when it's a interesting topic for me, I really like to have a conversation and listen other points of view, try understand the other experience. I think it's really important. And let me see. I have a dogs, two dogs. I'm try to be a motivated person all the time. I think it's really important. I think it's that for the moment. And you mentioned before, did you learning or answer? Sorry, did you listen about DIY before? How how can you have that kind of knowledge? Do you listen in a
To
video? Do
be
you read about?
to be honest, I've heard about this term and I didn't search at the moment
Oh,
at that by the time what it means, you know. But sometimes after I've searched and I've discovered that is do it self. So yeah, it's about because I was searching about steering wheel for virtual motorsport, you know, because in Brazil it's so expensive to buy a steering wheel for this kind of hobbies. For example, good steering wheel cost more than 10,000 reais, for example.
yeah.
So the most of people that trying to build that steering wheel
Mhm.
for yourselves, you know, for they
It's
yourselves.
possible. It's possible.
Yeah, it's possible. I've never heard about that some months ago, but
Yeah.
I've saw that it's possible, and there are some people that have built this kind of devices, you
In
know,
Brazil?
in Brazil. Yeah.
Yeah.
So about my searching research, I think if we using this that example I was talking about steering wheel a 10,000 reais steering wheel, for example, the same, almost the same product could cost, for example, 2,000 reais, for example.
Oh gosh.
It's
Yeah.
possible. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's a good point.
Yeah.
Before that, I've never heard about DIY.
DIY. Yeah. So maybe for me, I listened that before, maybe 2 years ago, but it's like, okay, that's exists, that expression. But recently, I had some frustration experience here in my state, yeah. So about service or about, yeah,
Why?
about service. Like in my car, for example, I pay
Oh,
something to installated a new radio or a new device in my car, for example. And I had a frustration experience, like broken the part of the car, and I'm responsible for that because I bought a specific equipment. So things like that. Yeah. I don't know. It's because I'm a woman, and normally the women don't know a lot of things. But yeah. And the other point was when I need to fix something at my home. Yeah. Um. Yeah. To do something, or when I need have a maintenance of my bicycle, for example, something like that. And I started looking for videos or search information about that things because I realized that when I didn't don't know anything about that, the other persons try get more money or try offer me um, more offer more service that I didn't do to do that. Some things like that. Yeah. So I'm responsible about my things. I'm responsible about house, about my car, my bicycle, my other things. So I looking for about it, and I know it's possible have more good experience when I looking for, when I search, when I try to do. And nowadays it's really common looking for tutorials on YouTube, and okay, I'm trying to do that. I will buy the equipment and I will
yeah.
try fix that. And I think it's that's it.
I
What
have a
was
question.
my experience? Yeah, go
Please,
ahead.
did you fix or get a audio device for your car?
Yeah, I needed bought, yeah, bought. It's called.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I needed bought other specific peça, I don't know to say that, a specific equipment, and I will try um replace. Yeah,
okay, okay.
because I'm looking for what it's necessary to do, and I
Mm-hmm.
will try to do that because it's not like a hard a hard work. I just need know how that things work. Yeah,
Yeah,
of course. Maybe don't will to be very well because it's the value of learning. Yeah,
yeah,
sometimes we will spend a little more, but I will know how that's situation work. Yeah,
yeah. I've got
and
it.
I'm a little motivated to continue to do that. Yeah, and when I start to read or looking for videos about DIY, I could realize in American culture it's really common because
Interesting.
that's that in Canada, for example, or United States, it's so expensive that kind of service. And it's really common when someone go to the shopping and bought some new device or maybe a table, for example.
Yeah,
That's shopping, send or deliver the equipment to do. Yeah, I don't know
yeah.
if you could understand
I've
that.
got it. I've got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so was because of that, and I try to be a more DIY person but it's my experience with that
I think
expression.
I think peças means parts.
Yeah, so that's parts.
I think. I've
Yeah,
searched it.
I think we can use parts. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
don't worry.
it's like that. And when I need someone or a professional person to do something specific thing at home, for example, I'm trying observated the process and okay, that's kind of that's fix it for fix it that we need to observe it and okay work like that. Maybe in the future I can try fix it. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. But it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
Let me see about the yeah. So I think we answered the first question.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
and
too.
you try explain about you. Do you consider DIY person?
Oh
Do
my
you,
goodness. I'm not sure to be honest because I try to fix some things my house, for example, or try to help my parents mainly about something. But to be honest, I didn't think about that. But you bring me an interesting point of view about this because and gave me a lot of opportunities to try to do this. Well, about I was talking about the steering wheel for virtual motorsport. It's a project for some years from now, you know. Not for not at the moment, you know, because I know that I need to buy another parts to complement this, you know.
yeah,
So I won't start that moment. Of course,
and
about
I
my current goals, you know, it's
yeah, that's it. I need
yeah
to say I need advise you. You
yeah.
will you need that because when you will live abroad,
But you gave me a lot of você destravou minha mente. Eu tô tentando dizer isso.
yeah, yeah,
Uh,
maybe unblock it.
yeah,
Your mind was unblocked.
you
Why?
unblocked my mind to think more about this kind of things. Yeah, let me see. I think in my job, I try to be a DIY person because
Yeah,
uh, I have a lot of examples that I didn't know about something and I had to search about and to make it, just it.
yeah.
So
No,
yeah, in
but it's
general,
that.
that's it. In my house, for example, I try to fix some things here. I don't I usually use to I don't use I don't use to fix something about electronic, you know. I'm not I
Yeah,
don't feel comfortable to do
yeah,
kind of this. So if I have a problem with about electronic, I try to call for electricist. I'm not sure.
yeah, yeah,
And yeah, so for example, I've bought air conditioner some months ago, and I've called for our electricist to be here to see my current electric infrastructure and make the service, you know.
yeah, of course. Because we have a different kind of service. For example, for me, it's not hard to clean the house or to cook, for example. But I have some friends that don't like or don't know to cook. And sometimes she need contract or need to pay something to do that in your home or during your routine.
Yeah,
So I think it's that kind of to be a DIY.
Yeah, for sure.
Or for example, I have a coursing, yeah. She's totally able to make nails, for example. To she to make made your hours nails. Yeah, I don't know to say that. But yeah, and for me,
God.
it's hard. I don't know. I don't have any coordination to do that. Yeah. So, and I
Why?
prefer
It's
to
your
pay some.
nails.
Yeah, but it's like my hands. Yeah, don't work. It's like okay, I'm able to do, but I don't like it. Yeah,
So.
yeah, and I prefer to pay something because it's more quickly, and I consider it's a okay. The valor, it's okay. It's not so expensive,
Yeah,
and I can use my time for the other things. For example, makes sense for
yeah,
me. Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
So, but yeah, it's not just about to fix something like you can be able to fix something like the wood, yeah, or movies, I don't know. But maybe when we talk about electricist area, for me, don't work. I'm really afraid to try use that or
I
fix
know a little
something
bit
like that.
because PC, just it
Yeah,
because PC, but it's I have a um uh, uh, pouco knowledge. Uh,
yeah. No, I think I was screen I think was the LinkedIn or some videos on YouTube, and we normally talk about DIY like the American culture. But I was watching the video, and there was a kid, a girl, maybe 8 or 9 years, and she was learning how can you change the tire of the car. Do you know tires?
oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
change the tire. Yeah,
So it's like, oh my gosh, I'm not able to do that. I'm really afraid with my
it's hard
the
to
flight
change
tire,
tire.
yeah, with me.
Oh,
But she is training. She have a class about it, and it's amazing. Maybe we just need have that kind of experience or class like that, yeah,
yeah,
because I don't know if you know, but maybe the boys or the kids nowadays, the normally men's not now to do that or learn about it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
You're
I
right.
think, yeah, but it's not common for girls. And I
Yeah,
was watching the video. It's like so common, so natural. It's a
yeah, yeah.
girl, 9 years, and she is totally able
it's
to change the
it's
tire.
hard to change tire. It's so hard.
Yeah.
I remember a day that was raining and my
Oh
tire
God.
was done and I had to change. It was raining a lot. I remember that I've spent more than an hour to change
Oh
the
God.
tire, on the
Yeah.
rain. It was
And just
terrible.
happen in that kind of situation,
Yeah.
yeah, in hard situation. Oh gosh. So yeah, but it's kind of that. Maybe we need to be motivated when we are kids. Try to do new things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, yeah.
because for example, when I finish my high school, for example, I'm not feel able to live like adult person. Yeah, it's like, oh my gosh, what is imposto
Me
de
too.
renda? What is what is yeah? What I need to do that? I need to. It's like I'm not feel prepared for the life, real
Yeah,
life.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, but let's continue. I think it's more cultural. Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah. I think
So
this
and
kind of will change a little bit in Brazil at the same way are in another good experienced country, I would say, like
yeah.
USA, Canada, Europe, so on.
Yeah, of course. So, but you talk a little about your DIY experience, but did you consider your skill poor, reasonable, or good or excellent? What do you say about it?
Depends of the context. If
Maybe
we
in
are
general way.
in general,
Yeah,
I would say I think I'm reasonable.
yeah,
Yeah, I
reasonable.
think
Yeah,
I'm reasonable skills to do that because I said I've never thought about this kind of culture,
yeah,
So yeah, but if we are talking about technology, especially PC, for example, I think
oh,
I'm a excellent
really?
uh, DIY,
Yeah, but you fix it like you open
For
the
example,
laptop
I've bought all of the parts of my PC, for example, and
and you change.
I've built my PC last year. Of course,
Oh,
I had to ask some technical,
mhm.
because in a point my PC didn't work, and I've tried to fix, and I didn't get this. So, but I've bought all of the parts. I've built the 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 PC at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the final step, it was about to start the computing. This point, didn't the computer didn't start,
Yeah.
and it was a detail. It was a
Oh,
detail. I've talked with the technical, and he said what was my wrong.
yeah.
So
But
I've got, oh my goodness, I forgot that, and he said, yeah, you forgot that.
but I think you are excellent. You are excellent.
In this
Maybe that
kind of
can be
year,
happen with a professional too.
Yeah.
It's
So
normal.
in the house, I try to fix everything. Chuveiro, I forgot.
Oh yeah.
Chuveiro, torneira, uh, pia.
Oh,
Uh,
so hydraulical parts, your home, yeah,
yeah, yeah.
hydraulical, and the yeah, chuveiro
Of-
like
of-
you
For, ok- for
you
example, I have a problem with my. Nossa, máquina de lavar. Como é que fala máquina de lavar, hein?
wash machine. I don't wash
Algo assim, algo
wash.
assim. Vamos ver, vamos ver.
I don't know
Washing machine.
wash machine. Yeah,
Washing machine, yeah. Yeah,
you fix
my
it.
wash. No, my
Oh,
washing machine have a problem actually.
yeah,
When that device will secar the clothes,
yeah.
the water is vazando, is vazando, and I don't have an idea how to fix
How
that.
to
So
fix that?
I
Yeah,
will have I think I will have to ask for a professional to fix that.
perfect. Yeah, I got. I totally understand you. So about me, because that's you answered the question number
Yeah,
4, for example, yeah,
yeah,
about
yeah.
some experience. Let me think about what I could fix it at my home. Maybe in my bicycle, or let me see. Yeah, sometimes I'm able. It's not fix it, but I'm try. It's my car. No, it's not my car. But so
I've heard.
maybe yeah. For example, the door of my I don't know say armário. I'm sorry, but yeah,
Armário. Me
yeah.
either.
I couldn't fix at the door because the parts of the closet, maybe closet.
Close it. Yeah, close it.
Yeah, the parts of the closet, like the door, are are free. I don't know, or yeah. So I'm sometimes I'm trying to do that, or I'm yeah, something like that. When I bought some parts of for example, oh my gosh. But yeah, but it's like a just in details, or
Yeah, yeah.
it's not
I
a
completely
hard
understand you.
service. Yeah, it's not like hard service. For
Yeah.
example, the share of my house. it's not the quality, it's not so good. And sometimes the parts of that chair are free or don't fix it very well.
Yeah,
Don't,
I
yeah. So
I
I'm trying to fix it that. I think.
I saw you.
Yeah, or for example, but no, I have one example. Um, oh my gosh, it's hard to give that kind of experience.
You,
Let me
don't
try
worry, don't
use
worry.
that. Yeah, let me
You're
see.
practicing and learning together.
Yeah, let me try because I think it's causing costurar,
Costurar.
sewing. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's the name.
Sol,
So,
verb.
yeah, my mother worked with that.
Sol.
So,
I've
yeah,
never heard about this word. It's first
yeah,
time.
it's hard to use that, but yeah, so that kind of things.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
the kind of person that will season. I don't know.
Do
Yeah,
you like it to saw?
yeah. My mother worked with that when I was a kid,
Oh,
so I think because of that, I'm able to do that. For me, yeah. When I need to have a quality, I need to pay something, or required my mother. Oh, can you fix that? But when it's a simple thing or just a small things, I'm able to do that. Or yeah, I think of that.
I saw you.
Maybe.
I saw you.
But if I will about me, if I describe my skills, I would say praisable, maybe. Yeah, it's not poor, but it's not so good.
I
But I'm
agree with you.
learning.
I think
Ah,
you know more about DIY than me.
no, I think I'm not able to fix my phone or my computer, for example. For me, it's
But
hard.
you are research this kind of topic for a long time.
Yeah, I started to do that because I need to know about it, and I'm not to be. I want to be able to
Yeah.
have a conversation or know about if the other persons
Oh,
are.
I I was thinking about a thing. I think the older people can do everything, and I'm sure that all of them don't know about this term, you know, but they used to do many things along the time, you know, along of
Yeah,
their lives.
yeah, that's it. That's it, of course. So let me see the question number 5. Let me see. What basic tools do you think are essential for someone to start DIY? And do you think DIY projects are fun or stressful? Let me see about this question. I had some kinds of equipment, like some tools, but it's not like I don't have, for example, furadeira, but I have a yeah other
Yeah, it's
kinds
not.
of just for repair. Yeah, what it's necessary. And in my car, for example, I had some tools with it's necessary change the tire, for example. But just that, I don't have any kind. But I know it's really interesting when someone, a DIY person, have a different tools or equipments to repair or fix something. I think
Yeah,
it's the point when you have that kind of tools, we are able to do something.
yeah.
But if don't have any kind of tools, it's like, oh, how can
I
I
have to
really
buy
start?
everything.
Yeah, it will be expensive. Maybe
Yeah,
I will just use that in the one time. And yeah, but and you, do you have that kind of tools
yeah.
or
I have a maleta of tools. I'm not
yeah,
sure. I have tools about the general things, some like the doors, windows, and wow. Let me see. Um, closets, like you said, for example, this kind of tools, you know. And
yeah,
about the electronic devices, I have some tools about to using smartphones, computers, tablets, and so on, for example. So with these tools, it's a good starter point to to do something, in
Yeah.
my opinion. I don't have furadeira, like you said, for example, but my father has one, and when I need to do that, I ask him to me emprestar, uh,
Yeah. Right.
yeah, uh,
Borrow. Yeah, I think.
borrow. Oh yeah, yeah, borrow your
Yeah. Borrow.
furadeira, for example. Um, let me see. I think the most important tools, in my opinion, is our mind, you know? I think if we
Yeah.
really want to do
Oh, so
something
deep.
we are interested, we will get that, you know?
Yeah. It's amazing sight. Yeah. Of course. That's it. Of course. So, I was looking for the, I think, I don't know that expression exists, but it's like nowadays you have different apps, for example, husband for rent. Yeah, do you know? It's
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I mean,
it's like,
I've got.
oh, I need, yeah, I need repair something or I need,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you just looking for that and someone come in your house and
Yeah. I've
just,
contracted a kind of these professionals
yeah.
sometimes for my home, for example.
Yeah, but like I mentioned before, for me it's hard because I don't have any. It's not a confidence. Yeah, maybe a confidence. I don't trust with others. For example,
It's hard.
in the past I paid someone to cortar the parts of the tree here
Okay,
in
okay.
my in my area. Yeah, in the garden, and the man don't coming for here, just disappear. Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
yeah, it's something like that. It's so hard to hear, and yeah, but
And you have another problem. You are women, you know. Sometimes
yeah,
the guys
don't
don't have
respect.
any, yeah, don't have education.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Yeah.
But let me see other question. So
Okay.
for you, I have one question for you. Do you are able to fix it, for example, computers? But did you have a class about it, or you just follow a guide, like a tutorial? How,
Oh, to be honest,
yeah,
I studied how to fix computer when I was teenager. I'm trying to remember how how old I was. Let me see. I think 15 or 16 years old. But to be honest, that course doesn't help me doesn't help me.
really?
Yeah, because almost I've learned it was I started to work. You know,
Yeah,
when I've worked with this kind of topics, I've learned for sure at all. You know,
yeah,
so to be honest, it was more impressing when
yeah.
uh,
By yourself.
yeah it, when I was working with people that know about this kind of situation, I've learned much more, you know.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
I
it
got it.
was the change. Uh, it was
Yeah,
my change, you know.
yeah, no, of course, of course. Yeah,
My case, you know.
no,
My
yeah,
case.
of course. So yeah, because for example, I
I've
before
worked in.
maybe
Oh, I'm sorry, sorry. Go ahead, go
no,
ahead.
go ahead.
No,
No,
I'm sorry. I would talk that I worked in a PC store. The the older time it was
yeah,
more common than actually, you know, we had a lot of PC store. Actually, is not common. We have a PC store on the web only.
yeah,
It's hard we find a kind of this store actually, you know. So I've worked in this kind of store, and I've learned a lot how to build and to fix computers, you know.
yeah, of
And
course.
yeah.
So yeah, is that because I request that because the most part of the, for example, I have some persons from my family, um, just learning, try, fix it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah,
don't have any class,
yeah.
and yeah, it's like okay, give me a chance, and I will open the computer and I will try looking for that's happened with work or not,
Yeah.
and it's something like that. Yeah, and I think like you mentioned the hours, the crucial part, it's your mind or
Yeah,
it's your motivated to do or learning something.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
And
by the time when I was started to work with this PC repairing,
yeah,
we didn't have a lot of information on the internet. The internet hadn't information about this, but so
yeah, it's more
because that
hard.
it, yeah, by the time it was important to study a little bit about the concepts, PC concepts,
Yeah,
before you try to repair.
yeah,
Actually, we have a lot of good information on the internet to try to do
yeah,
everything.
yeah. That's it. So it's a good topic to talk.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
think we can explain or we can involve a different topics like um, educational system, yeah, educational system, for example, in Brazil or different cultures, or what it's better to pay or learning about something. For example, there are some persons just work like in computer. So maybe for that guys we receive more just working and pay someone to repair something. Yeah, it's
yeah.
depends. But for me nowadays makes sense. It's maybe it's I will start a new lifestyle when I
To
consider
save some
I
money.
yeah because I spend a lot of time with pay someone and the service or the result it's not okay. Yeah, it's not good for me.
Uh, in my case, I try to think if I try to do thing with DIY way for hobby, I will try to do that. If I need to repair something, I will try to ask someone that have that knowledge.
Yeah,
I prefer
that's
to
it.
focus on my tasks, on my appointments and my goals.
Yeah,
But if the situation is about my hobbies, I will try to do that.
yeah, that's it. Like me to put
Or
or
emergency situation, it
yeah,
is an emergency situation. I
perfect.
I will have I will fix that.
Yeah, of course, that's it. So Osvaldo, I love it. The conversation was amazing. It's really good because the time it's run when
Yeah.
we talk with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, after that conversation, I will put the other topics for the other conversation. And
Okay.
I hope see you maybe during the weekend or Monday, 7 a.m.
Monday,
Okay?
Monday.
Thank you
I
for
will
the
be here.
conversation.